When we're talking about the best B450 motherboards, or any motherboard in general, it's hard not to mention a Strix motherboard at least once. The ROG Strix products have been quite popular among average gamer and even a few hardware enthusiasts. Much of the reason for that hides behind the fact that Strix products are always well designed. Not only do they look good most of the time, but their functionality may be hard to beat in many cases. That's exactly what we're looking at with the ROG Strix B450-E gaming. This is quite interesting because the one you go for depends on what you value out of a PC. We doubt many people are going to stick 128 gigs of RAM into a value-focused B450 motherboard. Sure, the option's great, but some would rather have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Another version of this exact board is known as the Strix B450F. While that one has slightly better memory overclocking and support for 128 gigabytes of RAM, this B450E has wireless connectivity. Another close competitor would be the Gigabyte B450 Aorus Elite or Gigabyte B450 Aorus Pro. Let's move on to the design. As usual from ASUS, this is a great-looking Strix motherboard. No surprise there, as it builds upon the previously successful designs. The rear panel I/O is quite large and gives it a bit of an aggressive look. We have to admit, it's much better looking than its predecessor, the Strix B350F. Of course, like other ASUS motherboards, this one also features RGB. It is dominant on the rear panel cover. You can see it on the ROG I logo and an accented strip running underneath it. This rear panel cover blends in quite well with the VRM heatsink. This motherboard just looks good, but it performs great too. The power delivery system is quite robust, meaning it should hold up well if you ever plan to upgrade to Ryzen 5000 series. Apart from that, we get a Type-C port and overall quite decent connectivity. The storage ports include 6 SATA ports and dual M2 slots. Memory support is quite decent, and this board should be great in terms of overclocking. When compared with the other B450 motherboards, this one is certainly impressive. The aggressive ROG styling is what helped it to stand out. Wireless connectivity is a great addition as well, and the fact that the performance holds up to the price is a relief. So if the best B450 motherboard means having a premium design and great performance, this is the one to get. To sum up what we like is the fantastic power delivery system, visually pleasing design, fantastic wireless connectivity, and the dual M2 slots. On the downside, it's relatively expensive, and it should have support for 128 gigabytes of RAM. Our rating for VRM design is 9 out of 10. Aesthetics, 9 out of 10. Connectivity, 9 out of 10. Value for money, 8.5 out of 10. For an overall rating of 8.75 out of 10. So what do you think? Do you like this motherboard? Check another video where we review the 3 best B450 motherboards and see if any of these is a better option for you. Tell us in the comments what you think, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Have an awesome day.